Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Williams. I'm here with the South Shore YMCA, and one of the questions we keep getting from our members who haven't been in a while is, what's it like there? And so we thought we would take you on a walk and kind of show you what it is. Let's go. When you come into the lobby, you'll notice that the first thing is there's lots of things that are telling you about physical distancing and our sanitary procedures. The symbols on the floor telling people how to space if they're waiting in line. The touchless check-in that helps you transaction with the desk without having to touch anything. These procedures have all been put in place for your safety through this COVID crisis. We ask all members to self-certify that they can attest to these things on our self-certified sheet and also sanitize their hands when they enter the facilities. And that's for every visit that you have, so that you can trust that everybody around you is playing by the exact same rules and taking the approach to COVID the exact same serious level. Throughout the facility, you're going to see these two big symbols. The first is red to stop the spread. That means work on your spacing, work on separating. We've done an amazing amount of work on spacing people and objects out. Green means clean. This is our effort to show you how much we are cleaning the facility. And I'm going to give you many examples as we take our walk today. But these two symbols are very, very important to everything we're doing nowadays. As you can kind of see, it's a lot quieter than it would have been pre-COVID. We have quite a few people still using the facility, but quite a few less than maybe your memory serves you pre-COVID time. Let's head on down the hall. As you can see, as we walk around the facility, everybody's in a mask, right? We wear masks the entire time we're in the facility, and that protects everybody from each other. There are a couple rare exceptions to that. Of course, swimming in the pool or showering. There's a few others. While we're here, let's talk about locker rooms. So in the locker room, you're not going to be crammed together like maybe in the past. We've taken many lockers out of service, so that if you decide you want to occupy this locker, nobody's going to be to the left and the right of you by 6 feet or more. We've also removed all the benches and replaced them with single chairs so that you would never have to share a bench with somebody. One other thing about the locker rooms that people have asked me a lot is, are the showers open? Originally, when we first opened in July, showers were not available, but now that we're in a different phase with the state's plan, lockers and showers are able to be used pre and post workout, whether you're swimming or just exercising in the wellness center. So when you come, we always recommend you bring your own water bottle, because the water fountains are closed, but the bottle filling stations are open. So you can certainly fill your own water bottle, but you would not be able to use the drinking fountain as we would have prior to COVID. Let's talk about group exercise. So here we are in the Emilson YMCA's gymnasium, otherwise known as the basketball court. This is now our group exercise studio. So this is obviously a much bigger space. So when we teach group exercise here, we can space people out really far apart. Don't forget, we're also doing a lot of group exercise virtually and on demand. So you could come at any time that's convenient for you and see our classes online, or you could take that class at home while it's being taught here to certain people in person. So there's lots of different options on how you can exercise with group exercise. These are all brand new spinning bikes, and when someone were to come to a spinning class, they would just take their bike, move it to wherever they're comfortable, 14 feet or more apart than the other participants, and you would have the entire space. So this is really working out quite well for group exercise. We've moved a lot of equipment around. For example, dumbbells, free weight areas. Those tend to be places where people have to move in and out of very close. So what we've done is we've taken our 6 or 7 dumbbell racks that are in the building and moved them in all different places. For example, we have a rack in the turf area. We have a rack in the studio behind me. We've separated these areas so that people can all, organically separate anywhere they feel most comfortable. The turf area has some cardiovascular equipment on it that it wouldn't have had before. And so what we've tried to do is just give everybody a comfortable place to work out. In the studio, we've put all kinds of equipment so that if you felt more comfortable working out in there, on a rower or with dumbbells, again, just so that everybody can separate, find a place that's comfortable for them. Matter of fact, that's actually a virtual class being taught right now. So people at home are taking that class. Let's go to see the exercise room where the fitness equipment's located, or at least a lot more of it. When you enter the wellness area, we're going to give you a spray bottle. This spray bottle is filled with great cleaning chemicals that will kill COVID on the spot. And you're going to take it from a sanitized spray bottle such as you can see here. This spray bottle has been cleaned. When you're done with it, you'll put it in our used spray bottle container. And so that's your spray bottle for the time that you're with us. When you're done using it, you put it in the bin, we'll clean it for you and put it back into service for the next member. We're also really, really pleased with how well our members have been doing a great job helping us clean. So you'll see people doing a really, really enthusiastic job of cleaning up after themselves. If you haven't been here in a while, you're going to notice some pretty big changes. The equipment is much further apart. As a matter of fact, we actually traded in most of our equipment and repurchased only about a third. Now, you might think, well, you don't have enough equipment. Right now we have plenty of equipment, but it's just much further apart. So you can see the spacing between equipment is bigger, and the members are doing a better job than ever working together, not to cram or crowd each other when they're waiting for something to be used. But right now, as you can see, there's plenty of equipment available and a lot of space between. Let's go take a closer look. This is a prime example. Pre-COVID, there would have been 2 more bikes between these 2 bikes. Now I can stand between them, and with a wingspan of about 6'5", these bikes are at least 6 feet apart. And as you can see, most of the equipment is done the same. There's plenty of space to work out as others will work out. Everybody in this room has their mask on. That's how we keep each other safe. So let's talk about swimming in the pools for a few minutes. So we're still offering lots and lots of programs in the pool. Lap lanes are done on a reservation system. So there are a few things that remain on reservations so that you know what time to come and that you're not crowded together with more than enough people. Swimming and Playroom are those 2 disciplines where you go on our website, make a reservation, and then that way when you come, you know you have the lane to yourself or with one other person only. You'll never have more than 2 people in a lane. As you know, one of the more important aspects of our Y is the Playroom. So this is the service that members can use to drop their kids off in a safe, nurturing environment while they use the facility and exercise. So the Playroom has been open since we reopened. We have really strict protocols, and this is also one of those spaces you make a reservation for so that we know how many people will be coming and we can modify that if it gets a little too busy. Staff are here, the kids are here, we're having a good time. We'd love to have you and your kids return. As you know, tennis is a big part of our program here at Emilson, and tennis hasn't really changed much at all. We still have tennis reservations just like you normally would. You would wear your mask to play tennis. So hopefully that gives you a pretty good sense of what it's like here now if you haven't been here in a while. A lot of you have, and we really love having you back. The only thing right now that's missing is you. So come on back. We'd love to show you around in person. We'll see you soon.